Hey folks, welcome back to TCA Talk, the official podcast of the Tennessee Cattlemen's Association. We're back and he's back. And I'm talking about Dale Parker, the Executive Vice President of the TCA. And Dale, we are in a countdown. We're in a countdown in the final weeks to the TCA Convention, February 6th and 7th. Can you talk to us about why it's important for all of the members of TCA to look at this, and anyone who is interested in learning about the cattle business?
Sure. What an exciting time to be in the cattle business, first of all. And we're so excited about all the things that's happening in the cattle industry. And so why not be out and help to support the industry you love by coming to our state convention? Remember, our state convention is February the 6th and 7th. It will be in Williamson County at the Ag Center. We'll have some guest speakers. We're going to be doing a shootout deal. There's all kinds of fun stuff. If you've not seen the itinerary yet, please take a look, tncattle.org, to learn more about the schedule and also to register for the convention.
So Dale, in our previous episode, you talked about part of your job is to be a salesperson. I'm sitting here and we're talking about this event, the convention. It's one of the biggest events that TCA has during the year. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you, like, all right, I'm a cattle producer, or I'm somebody that's even interested in getting into this. I'm on the fence. Talk to me, sell me about why I should be at the Ag Center in Williamson County in Franklin, Tennessee, the 6th and 7th. Talk to us about that.
Absolutely. What a better time to mix and mingle, an opportunity to network with other like-minded individuals, see a first-class trade show that we're going to have some of the best presenters out there from insights into the market and some of the great speakers. We have Dr. Temple Grandin as one of the guest speakers that will be there. It's a 2-day fun-filled event, Friday and Saturday, and it's only $75. Let me tell you, $75.
$75?
That's right, $75 to invest in something that you want to learn about and be involved in. What a deal.
$75. And you talked about the networking. Again, I'm thinking about the value that you get from being there. You've gone to these before as an attendee, not as the executive vice president. What have you gotten out of these in the past?
It's an opportunity to meet with some of the vendors, to learn about some of the new updated products and some of the new techniques that's coming out. But it's also been an opportunity for me to meet with board members, learn about any hot topics that may be coming forward with the state legislature. Just a great opportunity to be with other like-minded individuals in an industry that I'm passionate about.
Got to ask you this. Now, is this an event that is members only, or is it open to anyone?
So we'd love to have you as a member of the Tennessee Cattlemen Association. But if you're not a member and you're interested in coming to this event, feel free, come on. With $75 for both days, for Friday and Saturday, I'm sure it will be worth your while. And I'm certain that once you're there, you'll say, I need to be a member of Tennessee Cattlemen Association.
So Dale, in looking at things, my question is this. If I was thinking about just coming and kicking the tires, talking to current members, seeing what they get out of the association from a value proposition, wouldn't February 6th and 7th be a good time, if I'm not a member, to come check this out?
Absolutely. What a great opportunity to meet with like-minded individuals who maybe are already members or there to go through the trade show or here to learn more about upcoming topics that are important to cattle producers here in Tennessee. So you're right. It's an excellent opportunity for them to come, kind of see what Tennessee Cattlemen Association is all about, meet some of our board of directors, meet with some of our vendors. It will certainly be a very worthwhile event for them to be here.
Now, as you know, Dale, and our audience knows, especially if they watched our previous podcast, you're just 3 months into your job as Executive Vice President of TCA. Have you had time to set some goals for yourself and your team for 2026? And to make it a little bit easier, Let's look at what you guys are focused on accomplishing in the first 6 months of the year. And we know that the convention is going to be a success. So if you want to mention that again, you can. But what else are you going to try to do in the first half of this year?
So one of the big objectives that I've had coming into this job, we heard from our members that they didn't see Tennessee cattlemen involved in as many things. There was a lot of behind the scenes stuff that had been going on. We just weren't talking about it. And sometimes as producers, we're hesitant. We don't want to come across as we're bragging or like, look at us. But I think it's important for our members to actually see what we are doing. So we've been posting more things on social media, trying to be involved with as many things as I can. Most recently, I've been attending as many county cattlemen's association meetings as I can, as well as district meetings and things that are relevant to the beef cattle industry. So going forward, some of the things that I hope that our members will see is that we are out there. We are meeting with producers. We're meeting with all of the stakeholders in this industry. One of the big goals that I have is to increase membership. And I think the best way to increase membership is to instill trust in our members. I hope that our members can see that I'm out there being diligent with visiting with members and also being very mindful that we're out there visiting with them at their farms and at their level of production.
So, Dale, as a follow-up to what you just shared, and we're talking about first 6 months, what will make 2026 a successful year for TCA, in your opinion?
I think it's growing our membership and instilling in our members the trust that they know that we have their best interest at heart. We need to be the voice of the producer, and the only way that we can do that is by instilling trust and gaining their confidence again. From there, we can take that trust and be the voice of the producer at our state legislature and other industry-focused things, that we need to be the voice of the producer out there. So I think that's going to be the biggest goal for me over the next several months.
Well, Dale, from the conversations that you and I have had offline, I know that growing membership is a top priority for you. And I'd like to spend a moment or two in a deeper dive in your efforts to grow the membership. Can you talk about some of the initial efforts that you and the TCA team have been doing in this area?
So one of the biggest things for us is that it is truly a grassroots initiative in that it happens at the county level. The state is dependent on those county memberships, and the county helps to support the state level. So by us being involved with the county levels, being involved at the district level, having that connection with those members to let them know, hey, we need you and we need your support, that's what helps to grow the association. It goes back to trust, building that trust. I've often said, while we're in the beef business, we're really in the people business. We're connecting with others, we're helping to grow each other, and through that, the association will grow and flourish.
So as you go to these district meetings and other gatherings, what are some of your main messages as you're talking about TCA and what TCA can do for producers, can do for cattle farmers, can do for those who are interested in this industry?
So one of the big initiatives for us is to be the voice of the producer to the state legislature. But one of the other big initiatives is on youth education and youth development. We have a lot of programs that are designed to help get youth involved. And it's everything from our top tier program. It's going on to doing some initiatives with Second Harvest Food Bank. There's so many things that Tennessee Cattlemen Association is doing that helps the producer to get the name out there of what we are doing. We're a significant player in the beef industry, and we need to be talking more about that.
Well, Dale, in my experience, when you're trying to grow a group, nothing speaks louder than the members who are in the group, who are experiencing those benefits. So can you talk to us about the importance of current members reaching out and networking with folks who are not members? How big a role is that, and how are you getting current members involved in growing the membership?
That's a great question. So many times I think that we get focused on what our existing members are doing. We forget about what potential new members are looking for. And sometimes it's building the community as new producers come on board. It's about being able to network, to understand what issues they may face as they get going into this beef cattle industry. There's so much power in networking and getting to know others in the industry we're passionate about. So I think that is one of the big influences of current members reaching down the line and bringing in new members as well. It gives us an opportunity to grow the membership. It allows us to have a better impact at the state legislature. It gives us more of a voice out there to other industry stakeholders that says, hey, Tennessee Cattlemen Association, there's a good group of people, and I want to be a part of that.
You just mentioned it, the state legislature. Now, what is the difference between having 5,000 members in the association and having 10,000 in the association when you go to the state legislature? Can you talk about the impact that makes?
Sure. Great question. As we see, so much farmland is being developed, and I know that's just part of the way things happen. But now, instead of it being the voice of one farmer, one producer, now that farm has gotten chopped up, and it may be 20 houses. So all of a sudden now it's 20 voices to a state legislature versus one Mr. Farmer Jones out there or Miss Farmer Jones. So it's more important than ever that we grow the membership, that we have one unified voice, that we can be an impactful organization at the state legislature. So as we grow our membership, it makes our voices stronger and they will listen to us even more. All of a sudden, we're going from, again, Mr. or Miss Jones, and it was one voice on a 100 or 200 acre farm. Now that is 20 voices. So we need to be mindful and be impactful on what we're addressing at the state legislature.
Now, Dale, as you look at 2026 right now, what is your biggest challenge and what is your biggest opportunity?
So, Greg, if I can be very candid with you, the biggest challenge and opportunity kind of go hand in hand. And that comes to me, building trust. And as I'm learning the job that I'm supposed to be doing, and as I'm getting out there meeting our members, but just instilling trust and a genuine connection with them. I feel like that's our biggest challenge and biggest opportunity. So I'm looking forward that as I get to know more people, that I build that trust and I build that connection with those people, because again, it's a people business. And that's where I see our biggest challenge and biggest opportunity being.
Well, Dale, I know it's early in your tenure. It's only been since November 17th since you started this new role. But I have to ask you, what is the favorite part of your job?
Wow. There have been so many things that's come to me in so many different directions. But I'll tell you, the encouragement from our members, I'm telling you, it's been overwhelming. Phone calls and text and emails, really supporting and saying, hey, we want to see you be successful. We want to see the association be successful. People are passionate about this. And I want to tell you, it's been inspiring to me to say, wow, there's people out there that love and support us, and I want to be able to embrace that and connect with them in a way that I live up to their expectations and exceed their expectations as well.
Well, Dale, as I said to you the last time we got together, really enjoy this time that we get to spend together, learning a lot about you and the association and the work that you and your team are doing. As we close things out, I want to give you the floor and any closing comments you want to share with us.
Sure. Our state convention is coming up February 6th and 7th. What an exciting time, again, to be in the cattle industry. Tennessee is a big state, and I don't know everyone, but I want to tell you, I want to have the opportunity to meet each and every one of you. So at the convention, feel free to come up to me and tell me your name, tell me where you're from, shake my hand. I want to get to know you, and I want to have that opportunity to embrace and grow this membership. But it's about the people in this association, and by making those connections, that's how we're going to do to build it moving forward. So I look forward to meeting you in Williamson County on February 6th and 7th at the Tennessee Cattlemen's Association Annual Convention.